here is my first impression review of the series called Brothers Conflict. So with that being said, let's get into this. So before I get into this entire review, let me give you some history on the show Brothers Conflict. It first started off as a Japanese novel series created by Itsuko Kanase, written by Takashi Mizuno, and illustrated by Ukiyo. There's also a PlayStation portable video game adaptation for the series, and also a Yokomo manga series as well. This show is animated by Brainsbase, and it's directed by Jun Matsumoto. Also, there's only going to be 12 episodes to this series. So with that out the way, we have the main character, Emma Hinata. Basically, her father ends up getting remarried to a girl named Miwa Asahina. And with this whole remarriage thing going on, she basically ends up deciding to actually move into her new stepbrother's residence. And with that, basically, it's just a lot of adventures and funny moments going on within this first episode, and character interactions and character development for all the characters in here, so we can get a feel for them and stuff, see how they act around her and all this crap. So there's a few of them that are kind of like a little bit flirtatious to her, and yeah, it's a little weird. It's like I said, it's a little weird. This is a reverse harem series, by the way, so there's tons of guys, so I know the ladies probably love this. I would say the animation for this series is actually very, very, very good. Like, it's very, very clean, and just I like the look of this anime. It looks really good, honestly. When it comes to some of the characters in here, I like her pet. Her pet, I think it's like Jiro or something like that, or Yuri. I think it's called Yuri. But her pet is funny. Though there's one thing about that pet I don't quite understand when I'm watching this series here. Why is it that the pet can talk? Like, we can just like sense what he's saying because, you know, it's to us and stuff. But like, the pet talks and some of the characters don't understand what the thing is saying. But for some reason, the main character Emma can actually understand the pet. I mean, it seems like it anyways because she actually responds back to it. So I'm wondering, how is that possible? What are you doing exactly? You're freaking Dr. Dolittle now? Like, what's going on? I'm just curious about that. But with this, like I said, there's a lot of funny moments. Like, one of the funny moments in this episode was when two of the brothers like trying to act out the scene. Like, it's like a gay scene. Well, not a gay scene, but it was just a scene where it was just like kind of romantic and stuff like that, and kind of like confessed to his brother. And she thought that was like an actual thing, like something actually happening with this, and she's like, I support you and stuff, and she was like really, really nervous about this whole thing. But actually, it was just a whole act and everything. So at the same time, even though it's an act, the fact that that brother kissed his own brother, look like on the lips too, kind of doesn't really help the whole acting thing here. You know, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't kiss my own brothers on the lips like that. No, you don't do that. Like, what the heck? It was weird. But nonetheless, like I said, the show was actually pretty interesting. It was actually a pretty interesting watch. Do I recommend it? Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're a girl, you probably would like this series. I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, it's interesting because at the end of this episode 2, there's this guy named Yusuke, and apparently Yusuke and Emma actually were in the same school together at one point, or I think they are still at the same school. But the whole point is they're at the same school, and Yusuke, I think, might have had a crush on her. And so, with this, now since they're brother and sister, he's like, what am I supposed to do here? So, I just know that's going to bring some kind of conflict within the household. I wonder if he's going to make a move on her, or he's maybe going to be like shy towards her. I wonder how he's going to actually react to this whole change and stuff like this, and how she's going to survive in this house exactly, because I'm with the pet here. There's a lot of potential for stuff to go wrong here. So, yeah, with that being said, like I said, the animation is good. The music is pretty good. It's not that bad. I mean, I like the soundtrack for it. It fits the show. The opening endings they're okay to me. You know, they weren't really like really great or anything like that, but they're not bad. Like I said, the story is actually pretty interesting. It kind of engaged me a little bit. It is something that could probably draw you in just from the first episode, so it's actually not that bad so far. But with that being said, what are you guys' thoughts on this series? Leave your comments below and tell me what you think. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more seasonal anime reviews from me. So yeah, with this, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to continue reviewing this, but if there's enough of a demand for this, if you guys really actually want me to continue to review this, I could do with it. But that's all up to you guys. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster, and until then, break out.